As part of today's local elections, one central Texas city is set to make history. Voters in Taylor will hit the polls to elect a mayor for the first time ever. It's a bit of unfamiliar territory today, right, Marco?
You could definitely say that for the very first time in the city's history, the choice of mayor appeared on voters' ballots. And this new election process comes as the city deals with a massive spike in growth as tech companies flock to call Taylor home.
I feel like it's a great place to raise our family, so to be involved in something that big, I think it's pretty special.
I'm very hopeful. We love living here.
The people of Taylor celebrating a new chapter in the city's history. On Saturday, residents flocking to cast their vote. On their ballot, something they've never seen before, the choice of who they want for their next mayor.
I never understood why we never were able to vote for our people.
In years past, voters have elected 4 city council members and an at-large position. Those officials then appointed someone from the city council to act as mayor, serving a 1-year term. That all changed in a 2024 charter amendment when the people of Taylor voted to change the at-large seat to a mayoral position, which would be decided by voters. Now in 2026, that change is becoming a reality.
Everybody needs 5 minutes with the mayor.
Dwayne Ariola is Taylor's outgoing mayor. He says that the need for a voter-elected mayor comes as the city continues to see massive growth, especially in the tech sector.
So right now, I'm dealing with Samsung, SoulBrain, iMarket, a couple of data centers.
And it's the future of those developments, especially data centers, which voters want to be one of the priorities of the next mayor.
You need to be smart about how these developments come in. And like the data centers in particular, there's a lot of issues with them that people are finding out all around the country.
I'd like to see them contribute to our community. Ask, how can we help with infrastructure? How can we help with beautification? How can we help downtown?
When it comes to those developments, progress is being made quickly. Samsung's $17 billion semiconductor plant south of the city is set to be fully operational later this year. And in late March, the city council approved a 220-acre data center to be built next to it. It'll join another $1 billion data center approved to be constructed on the city's southeast side.
We have to work with those developers, and the future mayor is going to have to realize that.
In total, the 2 data centers are estimated to bring in around $175 million of revenue over the next 10 years, going towards Taylor's infrastructure and school system. But regardless of income, voters want a mayor that prioritizes the spirit of Taylor.
My family and I came here to be a part of a community that's growing but still is preserving its history.
I hope he unifies us, though. Really works towards that, because that's what I think the mayor needs to do in a city like this.